to be able to bloodlessly castrate cattle and pigs with ease.
Yay, every child's fantasy.
Yep. I remember, have you ever played My Little Castrator?
I never did that one.
I love that as a kid.
Yeah.
But
I definitely remember being highly disturbed about like these big mason jars full of bull testicles for when, all of my family would do the castrating on all the cattle. It was a fucking really disturbing sight.
That's how they knew you weren't going to be a rancher.
Yeah.
He looked at you.
He can't handle looking at the balls in the jars.
That's why every Christmas you received one big book, like in a Dickens novel, where you just sit and just read one book a year.
I was fascinated, but not definitely not in a hurry to join in.
But he will eventually find out that castrations are actually not that bloodless.
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
No, because he really goes for it.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah, couple of times. Now, of course, none of these claims were true, but there was one almost mythological claim made by Rock that was indeed confirmed, and it likely gave him some of the confidence and swagger he later used as a cult leader. By all accounts, Rock Terrio had a disturbingly large penis.
Wow.
I thought you were going to say he liked to use Old Spice, shampoo and conditioner, and body wash.
It burns.
I know.
This, he wrote in his memoirs, the disturbingly large penis, was one of the things that he took as a sign that he was different and not, as he put it, your average Joe.
Well, maybe that's why he didn't like going begging for change. Every time he would kneel down, he would kneel on his cock.
Just fucking scrape on the floor.
Ouch.
And this is, again, why I'm very happy with my father's medium. My father's medium allows me to live my life as
medium penis?
Yes, I call it. That's the
You
size.
call it his medium?
It's a father's medium.
Are you
is what I call my
ordering
penis
Pizza
size.
Hut yesterday?
Yeah. I'm happy with it because I don't need to shoot, beyond my scope. You know what I mean? I don't need to worry about all the burden of having a disturbingly large penis.
No, it just makes it when you take your pants down, they can be happy.
No. They have to be happy before.
I know.
That's my goal. The goal is that at dinner you are happy.
You got to prep them.
But that's why you got to coast it to dinner, and then you make it quick. You get it. You reveal very quickly.
Yes.
And I'm not parading it around.
Right. Well, all right.
Regardless of penis size, though, Rock, arrogant from even a young age, figured by the age of 14 that he was too smart for school. Despite being among the brightest students in his class, he dropped out to shovel snow, mow lawns, and hang out at bars.
I know several guys that were like that in high school that were like really good at school, and then they dropped out to do manual labor and then act like that was like the coolest thing in the world, and then they just kept doing manual labor.
Right.
Yeah. It sounded like it was really difficult. Yeah, it sounded like it was really hard. And it sounds like as you get older, it gets like really hard. Yeah. Like if you're not a contractor, you know what I mean? If you don't run a construction company by the time you're 40, it's hard to be a construction worker.
It really is. It's the Lord's work.
Now, Rock was always described as a ladies' man, although we also have to remember that the pool Rock was fishing from was an asbestos mining town of 18,000 called Thetford Mines.
Yes.
Technically, that makes it more difficult to get a woman, so I think he's playing in the big leagues.
I don't know, because, you just get them until they get filled with cancer, and then there's a high turnaround rate.
Yeah, it has to be.
As such, Rock had no problem finding a wife on charisma alone.
It's about being funny, man.
Yeah, it is. And in 1967, he met a woman named Francine Grenier at a dance hall and married her soon after. He built a house less than a quarter mile from his parents in the woods, and the newlyweds had 2 children in quick succession, while Rock got a job at the fire department performing inspections, despite his lack of a high school diploma.
It's all about being funny again. If you're the funny guy on the team, you know how many jobs I got for no reason? I was fired or had to leave because I obviously wasn't qualified for it, but they like you in the interview. That's how you slide in there.
I mean, to be honest, his big cock probably helped him with the boys in the old fire department there. I think having a big dick...
Do you think the big cock came up during the interview?
It could not have hurt.
Well, especially if you go if you can do the trick where you go, hey guys, wait a second, I gotta see if there's something on this surface. Periscope up. If you can make it just go up,
that's fun.
That's huge.
Absolutely.
No touching?
Absolutely.
But it was around this time that Rock changed from just sort of a shitty, arrogant person into something else entirely. In 1971, he began suffering from duodenal ulcers, and the doctors removed part of his stomach to alleviate the symptoms. When a second operation was needed, Rock's